Welcome to another episode of Let's Fix This. We're going to show you how to change out a garbage disposal under the kitchen sink. This one was a bit tricky. The connections were all behind the disposal, so we had to undo the P-trap here, which is what you see me doing. Sorry, the video is horrible. Then just grab your Allen wrench, remove the bracket at the top counterclockwise, and the whole disposal will drop down. From there you can remove the dishwasher drain hose if it has it. Not all of them do. This one had a nice fun surprise blocking the drain hose there inside of it. Once the drain hose is off, you can tip it up. Oh, sorry, we didn't go upside down yet. We went on its side to remove the P-trap. If the connections are in the front, you can do this while the disposal is installed, which is what I prefer. But once again, we had to drop the disposal and do it from the back. We need to then remove the power cord, Phillips screw, and then this cord just slides to the side and unplugs. Some of them are hardwired. If so, you just have to grab the wire nuts and rewire the new one instead of the direct plug-in. Grab the new disposal and we'll just go in reverse. So if you do not have a dishwasher, there is a cap inside the drain hole there. This one you just rotate counterclockwise to take out. Some of them you have to hit with a hammer, and I use a flat blade screwdriver. But make sure you remove that if you have a dishwasher. Otherwise your dishwasher will not drain. Then we'll just insert the power cord, reattach the screw, and we're going to put the P-trap back on the disposal. Very simple. Make sure you get the O-ring back in there. The new disposal will have a new one inside of the bag, so you just need to grab that O-ring. Otherwise, this thing's going to leak all over the place. Just go ahead and tighten those screws. Make sure you go back and forth on those screws to make sure that they get tight. When putting the drain hose back on, you just want to make sure that is tight. I always put the clamp on and pull on the hose, and here you're going to see why. It looks like it was on there pretty good, but it definitely was not. So we'll reseat it, move that clamp down a bit closer to the actual disposal. Then you can see it holds a lot better. So now we're going to go ahead and put the disposal back up in. You just got to line the notches up. Sorry, the countertop got in the way a bit. But once you get those notches lined up, just rotate it a bit and it should hold itself enough for you to then grab the Allen key tool that the new disposal comes with, and then you can lock it into place. It doesn't really lock, but you can tighten it down pretty good. And then because this one we had to undo the P-trap, we had to reach back up in and re-screw that in. Sorry you couldn't see it, but pretty simple. It just screws back on. Plug it back in. That's where I like to test for leaks. I like to put a stopper in the sink and fill the sink completely full of water. Keep the disposal on, make sure it's working. Once that sink's full of water, I like to pull the plug, quickly check to see if there's any leaks. Once I see that we are good, then I'll flip the disposal on to really push that water down through those pipes to make sure that we're really not leaking. And that's really all there is to a disposal. Like I say, there's a few differences. Some will be hardwire. You just have to undo the wire nuts and transfer them over to the new one. Some of them come with a cord already, and that makes it a bit easier. You don't have to swap a cord, but yeah, not a lot to a disposal install.